Hello everyone. So we are back in another trading session here. Sorry about yesterday. I basically slept through my trading window and that's why I wasn't here. But I am back today and this is pre-market 15 minutes. And I don't really depend much on it. I mean, frankly, there is only so much I can do with this. There was a time where, I was very much active about my gap up and gap down strategies, but not anymore. They are not what I do here. So currently, I'm just looking at the market from yesterday. Like I said, I slept through yesterday. Interesting. Started out above, broke down below. Then we had the clean break of VWAP around 11:45, came back, confirmation, and then huge breakout, breaking the levels of the opens, and then consistently staying there. Nice. So today it seems to be opening around here. There is some movement, and most of it seems to be green. At least the pre-market gappers are almost all positive, which is not a very good thing for me. All this green pre-market gap got, I can't find a single red pre-market gap, but it's okay. We can work it out. I mean, if it really stays like that till 10 o'clock, then that is it. Can't really do much about it. But frankly, that will also be an experience because I've seen some days where I couldn't trade, but it wasn't because the market was this green. It mostly was because even in the dumping stocks, I couldn't find the pattern I was looking for. So I usually look for a very specific pattern. As I mentioned earlier, also, I look for stocks which are obviously red, but I look for the stocks which are red and weak against the Nifty because Nifty is like a cumulative representation of the market. You have all of these stocks which cumulatively, and we had a bell, so pre-market action is done, and now 8 minutes later the trading will start. So that is interesting. What happened? Let's see. Oh, it really went up. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. This is from yesterday. I was looking at this 15:30 candle. This is the pre-market open today one. It seems if you look at this thing really dumped on like 23rd, this week open. So it seems like it's trying to regain some of that position, I suppose. Yesterday I was looking at my NPS portfolio. Frankly, it is the lowest it has ever been. But even now, even at its lowest, it was about 9 point some percent. And you see all of these apps which are competing against each other to give you 6% and 7%. So the platform that you see on the screen right now, it's TradingView. It's the charting platform. I usually don't take my trades from here. Uh, there was a time that I used TradingView along with the broker. So like you can see there are some sections where you can have broker integrations with TradingView, and I did use them for a while, but then I left because they are very slow. I mean, like, have very noticeable latency, and if there is a latency that you can notice, you can take my word for it that that is not good for your trading, especially in the time frame that I am trading, and you have crazy amount of volatility, and you have to be very confident about your entries and exit. So, and if you're eyeballing it, you're not using algo trading, then you have to have consistent data. There is simply no way around it. Speaking about consistent data, uh, I wonder if I should do the hotspot. The Wi-Fi at my place, it's not great. I mean, it's not too bad, but uh, at least for trading, it's not very bad. But I have not really streamed using this, so yeah, I'm not really sure what's gonna happen there. Well, I suppose we'll find out. Okay. So it's 9:13 on the dot. We are 2 minutes out, and there's nothing really new to tell here. There are some changes in the heat map, but frankly, it's still all green. There was a time when I would have been very scared to see this, but I know for a fact that the whole red, when this was all red, I have still lost money shorting. So I'm not gonna get scared because this is all green. As long as the opportunity is right, I only need one stock to make money. Maybe two stock because I like to take two trades at most every day. 1 minute out now. So once this does start, I will not immediately take any trades. I mean, that is even the most volatile out of the volatile session that I usually have. But the first at least 10 minutes, yeah, it simply isn't tradable for me because of the tight stop loss that I like to have. Simply doesn't work that way. 10 seconds out, and I think soon enough we would be trading. And there we go. That was the bell. And for now, we'll just focus on Nifty here. We'll see how it moves, and maybe we'll keep on focusing on this. This should refresh at this point. Yeah, nothing to really rave about right now. It's just 3 rupees, 2 rupees. But then, yeah, we don't have much for long side either. So let's just focus on Nifty only. I do imagine, I mean, let's say people who do trade in the first few minutes, they must have more of a comprehensive strategy on the stock. So like instead of intraday, maybe they have some ideas about delivery trades, and because of that, they are like getting earliest possible on the given stock so that they can maximize over whatever idea they have on the trade, which is gonna span across multiple days. For intraday traders, especially the profitable ones, mostly I have seen they have fixed time frames. They allow the market to develop. And frankly, right now it's developing in the wrong direction, but it's one of the good things also. See, uh, when it is going up this strong, then for me it would be relatively easier to find the stocks I would like to short if there are stocks to short, that is. Because now I need to find stocks which have weakness in the very first candle or the strength of a very first candle will tell me a lot about that stock because the first candle here is very strong green. I mean, look at that thing, man. There is not even a single, there is not any wick so far. Maybe it will give us some wick. We only have 2.5 minutes, and this is a 5-minute candle. So maybe there would be wick. I don't know, but doesn't look like that so far. So anyone here who trades in like at the exact market open, let me know in comments. How do you guys manage the risk? How do you guys deal with the crazy spreads which are going on at the time? When I say at market open, I mean intraday. For delivery, I can understand they have much wider stop losses, but for intraday, if someone is working at market open and dealing with the spreads and is profitable, then yeah, I would very much like to know how you manage. So it seems we are able to have some wick here, but still that candle is very strong. And this is very green. Except for some in technology services. I can see a few reds in technology services, but that's all right. I suppose anyone who wants to go long would be very happy today. But frankly, I'm not seeing that much of a difference. I mean, you have a topper on the short side with minus 6.110, and you have a topper on the short side with plus 6.90. There isn't the kind of difference I thought I'll be seeing, but maybe I just need to let the market develop and we'll see more of this. Oh, this high Petro, this guy is recovering. It more than recovered, it just disappeared. Oh man, now I'm seeing that. What is up, DTF? Okay, I don't know how this thing is red. That is not red, and I'm not touching it. Oh, guys, today might be the day I do not take any trades. Prequire. Okay, interesting. Interesting. At least better than the DTF. Moil. No, not gonna trade that. Chill. That is one eye or double eye? Let's go with one eye. Maybe it is double eye. Mm-hmm. Not trading that either. Man, I have lost money on this yesterday. Not yesterday, day before yesterday. I just did not trade. I don't know how this will go, but let's say I do not hold bias against it. So CYIENT. Actually, you know what? Let's hold it against it. JWL. Now I'm just desperate. Jupiter Wagons. Nope. Oh, Karur Vyasa. Okay, my only hope is this guy. So today will mostly be a single trade day from the looks of it. And 35. The spread is really something. C35 might as well be half a rupee at this point. Oh man, this is also very quickly going outside the window. Oh man, today really is a very strong day. Let's try to see this on a daily time frame. Interesting. Could be interesting. Going back to minute time frame here. Nifty is still blowing. Just look at the spread. 30. Every time the spread resets, I get a little bit of hope. Truth be told, it's already no longer the kind of stock I trade. Oh yeah, I am not touching that. Today is just not the day for the shorts. Do we have any new ones? Forget about the new ones, we hardly have anyone. Let's see. Let's just oh man, this though, forget about it. When this also is something else. Well, if not anything, at least it's good for my mutual fund portfolio. I mean, we should have some days where it goes up, right? New to the streaming circle. Should I have some sort of background music or something for times like this? I like when I don't really know what to say and I don't really think I'm going to be trading on a live trading session because there simply isn't the pattern that I like to trade. And I've got to say, this is not what I was expecting. Cat, HUII. Let's just check this one more time and then we're out. Okay, now you're talking. Not bad. Not bad at all. This we can work with. I think the only bad point is it's gonna kill me in the spreads. Otherwise, I like this a lot. I mean, not a lot, but it's a lot better than the other options I have. But look at the spread. It is 80. The spread is 80. Oh my God. So what it is saying is when it would have moved almost at that take profit point that I usually take the profit, at that point I would have hardly made anything because of the spreads. That is not a good thing to realize. That is, especially on a day like this, and you're hoping for something. No, man, I'm just too afraid to trade this. It's gonna wake out my stop loss so fast. And the problem is, when it does hit my stop, it won't really get out on my stop. It will get out on the uh, which one is above? Bid or ask? I think the bid is above one. I almost forgot that also. Yeah, so it will basically get out on the bid, and the bid would be based on the spread 80 paisa. That is 18 ticks above my stop loss. That is a very scary thing. So should I trade this or not? Tell you what, let's just wait. Okay, let's just allow this to cool down a little bit. It's already at a very precarious position. Although I do think that 200 EMA might make for a good resistance. I'm very much keen on shorting it there, but the problem is again, the problem is the spread. If I put my stop loss anywhere near this, I will get stopped out for no good reason. Now let me tell you the crazy thing. If I short right now, I will get entry at this point. Doesn't look like it, does it? The price is here. The price is here, but the ask is here. If we short it right now, especially at market, which I do to get my entries, I would get in here. Just look at that. You're already 30, 40, sorry, 45 paisa down. 45 paisa means what? 9 ticks. Already 9 ticks down. I mean, somehow I should convert this into ticks also. But then again, that on stocks which are under 250, they have changed what ticks represent. So yeah, that is a different kind of problem. Okay. This guy is the only leader here, and even this guy might be done. Okay, let's see. Let's see it approach the VWAP. Okay, and when it comes back, we'll short it there. At least we will have like 200 EMA as the target. Hopefully by then the spreads are a bit more sorted out. So it is getting better. I can see spread averaging between 15 to 20 passes, and that is 3 to 4 ticks. But yeah, it just got to 9 ticks again for a while there. So it is still very scary, but better. Scary, but better. Can be a lot worse. Oh, 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 oh. Hello there. What just happened? Okay, as much of a dump it was, at least on a 1 minute chart, it's a clear higher highs and lower lows. Sorry, higher highs and higher lows. So I'm not gonna short it anytime now. Let's see the movement range. So let's say it goes from this point to 305.85 to what? 304.70. Not bad. And we are back to a half rupees. What did I say? Arey yaar. Even if I want to short, just look at the ask. At this point, oh, my God. That is a strong move to VWAP and a very clean break. I'm sorry, guys. Just ain't gonna happen today. And this is definitely institutional buying. Either that or this is definitely short squeeze. Hey, good thing I wasn't in it. Okay, that I think concludes my trading session for today. Sorry guys, it's gonna be a no trade day. I don't think of that as a loss. Um, any day that you're not red, I think that's a win. especially when you're risking every time you do trade. So, as you might have heard others say as well, trade your best patterns, trade what you're good at, where you're good at. For example, this is very tempting to me, but this is way past what I generally trade, so I'm not gonna touch it. And also, I mean, today is already a day to be very cautious. Everything is going green, so I'm not gonna take a risk. Today was already not a day to take risk. Anyway, I suppose that is all. That is all the candles I have before the cubicle. And have a great day.